Good morning, you guys. So Charlie is going on her first little walk. We're gonna walk over to the dollar store. How's it going, Charlie? How's it going, little baby? I'm gonna go get some coffee. Good morning, Maggie.
Good morning, guys.
And what else do we need? What are you guys gonna make today? Chili?
No, we're gonna make some. It's like edamame pesto.
Oh, they're gonna make edamame pesto, vegan edamame pesto. And I'm just waking up, so I'm still trying to wake up. But can we talk about my new slippers really quick? Because the black ones I literally wore to the ground, but I got some new ones. Can we just talk about these?
They're so cute.
They're Steve Madden, you guys, and they're so comfortable. I've literally been living in the black ones for like probably like 4 months, but I just busted these out yesterday. They are the bomb.
What? The rings?
We come here for 2 things, and we always get 20 things.
It's so bad.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it seems to follow like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it
girl. Hey. Okay, so we got done with leg day. It was awesome.
My legs are noodles.
And we are gonna go to this juice place because I told Maggie about it and I'm like, it's across the street from the gym, we have to go. So we are here once again. I am obsessed. Sure. So I got this one today because I haven't tried it, but I'm super jealous because Maggie has the one that I'm literally obsessed with.
The bomb one.
Okay, tell me how it tastes. Isn't that life?
It is nice.
Isn't it crazy?
It is so good. It's better than in the morning, the little...
Look at, we deserve that because we had leg day. But look at, we're treating ourselves in a healthy way. Isn't that so good? Isn't that better than ice cream?
It's so much better.
It's so good, right?
And it tastes like heaven.
Oh, it's so
Words
good.
are
Look at how
undescribable.
pretty it is though. It's like a pink juice. I'm obsessed.
Oh, it's so good.
What's up everybody? So I wanted to talk about an ongoing topic on my channel lately because you guys know that I'm transitioning into being more plant-based. Now what that means is I used to get all my protein sources from red meat, from chicken, from turkey, from whey protein, which consists of dairy and animals. Now, I put a video on my YouTube on July 8th, and I tried to be a vegan for one day. I watched the documentary, What the Health, and it really opened my eyes. Now, I've watched another one that was similar to this, but a little bit more intense. It was called Earthlings. And I am a huge meat lover. I mean, you guys know that I compete, so like I have to have more protein than the average person to keep on my muscle. And I used to eat red meat like 3 times a day and chicken like 3 times a day. I was literally having meat like 5 to 6 times a day for years, for months at a time when I was competing. So I watched What the Health, and it just really opened my eyes to more plant-based protein. Now, I have a lot of people confused because I post vegan meals on Snapchat and I post on my IG story, and a lot of people are saying, you know, are you going vegan? And then I'll post a little bit of fish prepping on my social media platforms as well, and people are like, oh, I thought you were going vegan, this, that, and the other. So I wanted to clarify a few things. I am transitioning into a more plant-based protein. I've said in prior videos that a vegan diet and the community can be like very aggressive. I don't plan on getting rid of all my leather stuff that I own. I don't plan on getting rid of my cars because they have leather, you know, as the interiors. That's not as hardcore as I want to go, and I give anybody props that does all that and that's into that vegan lifestyle. But for me personally, honestly, I'm not going to give up my cars and everything, a lot of things that I own that are leather that I've bought before even my eyes were open to any of this. And that's just me being honest. And I feel like a lot of people that are following me and subscribe to my channel are, you know, having a hard time transitioning because you guys don't know how to do it, and it's just a big like transition. It's totally different. So that's why I said as well that I'm gonna go plant-based. I don't really want to say that I'm a vegan or I'm transitioning into a vegan, because honestly I will probably never go fully vegan, meaning the vegan lifestyle. As far as my diet goes, 100%. I'm into transitioning into a plant-based diet. Now the thing is people don't understand that vegan, the whole word, is a lifestyle. So if you guys are planning on going vegan, it's not just your diet, it's everything that you do in your life. So I just want to let you guys know that, because vegan is it's very intense. And like I said before, I was talking about how I didn't want to say I was vegan or transitioning into a vegan, because as I'm learning and going through this process, I realized that being a vegan is more than just your diet. So, I had a lot of people, you know, I get negativity from vegans, I get negativity from meat eaters, and saying that this documentary was, you know, all false, and it's like very one-sided, and this, that, and this. So I just wanted to let you guys know my last, like, it's been July 8th was the first day I actually tried vegan, and today is August 2nd. So it's been a little over 3 weeks. And I just wanted to let you guys know from my own experience what transitioning into a plant-based diet has done for me. Now we can say that vegan meals are vegan meals, but the word in itself is so much more than that. So when I say plant-based, it's basically a vegan's diet, okay? That's making sense. Hope you guys are staying up with me. So I wanted to talk about the benefits of having a plant-based diet and my transition into it. So I am currently right now about 90% plant-based protein, if not more. I do allow myself to eat fish. I feel like fish in general is a very healthy source of protein if you get it not farmed, and if you get it wild caught. I do believe in that, but I also believe that there's like other stuff in the ocean and stuff like that that can cause fish to not be as healthy as you think it would be. So that's why I'm not consuming it consistently every day, like all day, as a protein source. 90 to 95% of my protein source in this last 3 weeks have literally been plant-based. So I do plant-based protein powder now. And I'm getting a lot of my proteins from beans, from rice, from vegetables, just a lot of whole foods that I really never ate while like I was dieting or trying to lean out, or just as a lifestyle, honestly. And I can tell you that being 95% plant-based protein, I have had several things that have happened to me, and I know it's great benefits because literally I have experienced it. And you guys know I don't preach on anything that I don't believe in, and I don't ever put false information on my YouTube channel, like, ever. So as I said, you guys can learn through my journey and what I experience. So like I said, I think I just prepped fish the other day, which you guys saw in my last video, and it's the first time in like a week that I had actually even prepped any fish. I actually ate all plant-based for like a week. So the main things that I have seriously have incredible change, like physical change that I can literally see and feel. Number one is my skin. Like, I've always had really good skin because I've always had dry skin, so I never get acne. I've never had bad skin, so I always thought I had good skin. But literally, like, in the last 3 weeks, if you guys have not seen my YouTubes, you can literally see my face like glowing. I'm not using any type of special lotion or any type of anything, moisturizer, anything. It's literally just my face. It literally feels like I have like this, like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like this super intense moisturizer like on my face, literally. And that is like, I didn't realize it at first, but then someone had commented and said, Jess, it looks like you're glowing every day. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, actually it does. I thought it was like this new vitamin that I was taking, but I've only taken it for a few days and my skin has been glowing like this for like a few weeks. So I'm just like, wow. Like, and so now I look at it and I'm like, wow, this is because I'm plant-based now. It's crazy. So huge benefit is skin, 100%. And I know for women, it's like, we always want, you know, to try to look younger, or like, we're very particular about our skin. If people have like acne issues or anything like that, I guarantee you 100% that being on a plant-based diet will 100% change that for you. Another thing, one commonly thing I get all the time, and it's something I experienced all the time, like I just always felt like it. I don't think I ever didn't feel like it now that I think about it, is being bloated. in 3 weeks, I have not been bloated whatsoever. It's because I've cut out dairy, I know that 100%, and it's because I've cut out meat. Meat, I felt like used to just sit in like my digestive system. It would sit there because I couldn't like digest regularly. I am literally having bowel movements 2 to 3 times a day now, which means I feel light all the time, literally. So like you guys can see right now, like I will show you guys. Like my waist is like super tiny, like all the time. Normally I like feel like like I'm trying to look bloated, but it's not like happening. But normally I'd feel like this, like all day. Like I'm always trying to like keep my like gut like flat all day. But it's because my bowel movements are great, and I literally just have no bloat. It's crazy. Like my stomach is just like super flat all the time, and I'm literally going to the bathroom like 2-3 times a day, and I feel like light. I don't feel heavy. Like I have a pound or 2 pounds of like basically shit just sitting there, like it won't come out. So that is another huge thing. Another thing is since I was younger, I've had super bad cramps during my period, like the worst cramps imaginable. Like my mom had them when she was younger too, so I'm just like, oh, it's hereditary. But literally this last time I had my period, I didn't even notice it until after my period, because someone commented and said, because you're plant-based now, your cramps are gonna go away. And I just thought about this the other day. I'm like, that is crazy, because I didn't even realize I had started my period when I started it. Because normally I'll have like pre-cramps and I'll feel really bloated. When I get on the scale, I can see the fluctuation in weight too, because I thought I held a lot of water. I don't even know if that's exactly what it is now. But my weight stayed the same. I didn't feel bloated whatsoever. I want to say I felt a little bit bloated, but I really don't think I did. This was probably the easiest period I've ever had in my life. And I had 0 cramps. I didn't even know when I started my period, which is crazy. And for women, that's like super important. I don't know if there's girls out there. I know for 100% everybody gets bloated. That's 100%. I don't know. I know a lot of people don't always get cramps, but I am one of those people. I feel like it's 50-50 for women. It's either you get cramps or you don't, or you get a little bit crampy. My cramps were 100% gone. The bloat wasn't there anymore. Like, I just had like a smooth sailing period. It was crazy. And so those are 3 huge things that I wanted to talk about as far as going plant-based, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, that documentary is bullshit, all this and that. But it's really not, because I don't care if it's bullshit or not. Like, it's working for me, plant-based. Like me, like being, you know, like the big bodybuilder that I am, to like build all these muscles and stuff, literally, like I would have never thought like I can get plant from like, this is not greens, but it is green, you guys get the point, like vegetables and like beans and like rice. That was it just was completely different than anything I've ever thought of before. You think of like old school bodybuilding and like the way they've ate and stuff like that, and it's always about meat, it's always about, you know, red meat, chicken, like that's it. That's all we get our protein source from. If I ever looked at a salad a couple months ago, I would have been like, where's the protein? But the protein is in the whole foods, is the thing. So you guys do your own research and everything else. Like I literally, like, I encourage you guys to do your own homework on certain things. But I even had a couple of my girlfriends, like even a couple of my girlfriends that didn't really know that I've like went vegan or like the plant-based thing, and they were saying how the documentary was one-sided. They're meat lovers, how they're one-sided, and like how it's just all BS and it's just another like paleo diet and all this. It's not cutting out any type of nutrient is the thing. This is not a diet fad that people think it is, or it's like, you know, you're keeping all your nutrients, you're still getting your protein and everything else. It's just a new way and healthier way and more humane way of getting what we need. So I just wanted to let you guys know too that I woke up at an all-time low this morning, 110 pounds, 0.2. So me eating plant-based, I'm still keeping on my muscle. I've not lost any muscle. Still the same, and I have been dropping weight as well. So it doesn't make you lose muscle, it doesn't make you fatter. Like, you have to also, when you're going plant-based, like you can't be like having, because plant-based protein and vegan options at other restaurants, they can be very unhealthy. I've seen like so much fried stuff and like all these other processed meats and stuff like that too, that I'm trying to stay away from. I'm trying to go more like whole-based, but it takes a lot more time and prep, so sometimes the processed meat is a little bit easier, but it's very rare that I'm using that now. I'm using more like tempeh and like, am I saying that right? I don't know. And a lot of like protein shakes. So yeah. Anyway, I just want to let you guys know that that is my own personal experience, and you guys have seen it like right in front of your eyes. Like, you guys see what I've been eating. You guys see that I cut out. I have not ate meat for over 3 weeks now, and I never in a million years would have thought that would be possible. But you guys know that I'm always up for improving. You know, I don't know everything, and if something makes sense to me, then I'm about it. I'm not about like completely cutting out my carbs or completely cutting out sugar or completely cutting out your fats. I feel like your diet needs to be well-rounded no matter what you do, okay? Getting the physique you want, you have to be well-rounded. Well-rounded. You have to have a well-rounded and balanced diet 100%. I don't think you, like I said, you can't completely cut out one thing. And this is not me cutting out anything. It's just getting my protein sourced from a different source. That's it. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm changing. It's a big deal, but it's that simple. You also need, you know, a normal cardio routine and a normal weightlifting or whatever type of, you know, fitness you do. It just needs to be well balanced, and it needs to be consistent. It needs to be consistent 5 days a week. Then you take your weekend off, you know? But anyway, I just wanted to touch base on that because I know a lot of people have been going like back and forth about that documentary and stuff, and I just thought it was like time for me to sit down and actually tell you guys what has actually happened to me transitioning into a plant-based diet. Like I said, I am not fully going vegan because of the lifestyle, but as far as my diet, yes, it will be a fully plant-based diet very soon, because even when I eat fish now, I kind of like still want to eat like my greens and like vegetables and rice and stuff like that. That kind of like is more appealing to me now. So I am still eating fish a few times a week. That's it. Zero dairy, and those are all the benefits that have happened to me. As we go and as we learn this together, you know, I'll talk more about this. If you guys want to see different stuff or whatever, different topics, I could sit down and talk to you guys if you guys want. But also I want to know if anybody's been on this plant-based journey with me, because I know a lot of you guys have messaged me about you guys are going vegan with me or transitioning into the plant-based diet. So let me know what your guys' benefits are, and has anybody else experienced what I'm experiencing? Let me know in the comments below. And this will actually wrap up today's vlog, because I did do a leg workout and I sat down for 20 minutes and talked to you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I will see you guys bright and early in the morning.